It's been a rough ride on this rocky road. Lover's lane got many twists and turns, but since your heart is pure as gold, I'm a fiend for your soul, cause you're food for my soul. I can cruise with control if I don't lose my control. You are euphoria, I just want more, yeah. I adore me more, I swear I want more, yeah. You are the apple in my eye, the candle with no light, just waiting on my flame so you can see through the night. I am high as a kite when you're in my near sight, and I'm geeking for your presence when you vanish through the night. Just wanna rip through them panties and take me a bite. They say nothing is forever, but I need you for life.
All the things that you do when you do what you do. I'm addicted to you, baby, and I don't know what to do. I'm addicted to you, baby, cause I can't stop thinking of you. I'm addicted to you, you. All the things that you do when you do what you do.
Jones. Got a bust down, call it president. Yeah, I can't even lie, man, I feel innocent. Ever since I put them down, I've been down innocent. I put my soul on it, more valuable than diamonds and gold on it. The gift of gab, but never told on us. Those that bow to this invisible code on these cold corners. Hard-headed, never listening when my mama tried to warn us. When the beef was upon us, we locked the block down to the point where the county police could creep upon us. We been bodying shit ever since they killed Lil Tony. Love you, trust none, is what Roscoe showed me. $1 million dope spot, it's hard to beef and get money. So we buried all the ops and got back to the money. My nails dirty, hands bloody, phone deposits all muddy. MCM stuff to the max, nigga, with all money. And we touched down like the president, yeah, yeah. Got a bust down, call the president, yeah. I can't even lie, man, I feel heaven sent. Ever since I put them down, I've been down innocent, yeah, yeah. And we touched down like the president, yeah, yeah. Got a bust down, call it president, yeah. I can't even lie, man, I feel heaven sent. Ever since I put them down, I've been down innocent, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cold-blooded, he just in me, I was raised, I've been on stage, if I ever feel played. Had a flashback, I was riding down page. Wrote so many raps, I can't even find a page. So I wrote it on my hand, last off my head. Wrote the code with my mans, last off with your head. I can't even lie, I've been talking to the dead since my cousin Quilo died. I ain't been taking my man. Bled tears out my eyes when my uncle got that time. 36 years, cause a nigga testified. Ain't no pressure now, cause you know that we gon' slide. But until then, you can catch us outside. And we touch down like the president, yeah, yeah. Got a bust down, call the president, yeah. I can't even lie, man, I feel heaven sent. Ever since I put them down, I've been down innocent, yeah, yeah. And we touched down like the president, yeah, yeah. Got a bust down, call it president, yeah. I can't even lie, man, I feel heaven sent. Ever since I put them down, I've been down innocent, yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Y'all already know who it is. It is your girl, Miss Kiwi, along with my co-host,
Miss Mink is in the house.
and welcome back.
Fast Lane in the building.
Yes, yes. We thank you all once again for being here on tonight. We have a great topic for you tonight. What you looking at?
What you looking
What
like?
you looking like? What you looking like? What you looking Well, what you looking at?
We need some bells and everything else. Wow.
What you looking like? But Miss Ming, give us that. Miss Ming, give us that. I was finna say topic.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna need you to get it together tonight, Miss Kiwi. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna need you to
We need to see what you're looking like over there.
what you're thinking about, brother. But you know our mission statement. Our mission statement is to make sure that we are bridging the gap between our seasoned and our youth. We want everyone to know that your voice can be heard. Not only our season, but the youth as well. Because everyone deserves to be able to voice their opinion. Now, come on, youth. You got to be respectful. But it's always good to listen to one another. That's a form of communication. So, hey, we got to win this back. We want to win it back. What is going on with the band? They ringing on their own tonight. Jesse, what the? Jesse got something going on up in this studio tonight. Okay. But what you looking like?
Well, I tell you, I don't look like what I've been through.
That's right. Hey.
That's the truth.
That's most definitely the truth. Yeah.
I don't look like what I've been through.
So elaborate a little bit more on that for me, Miss Kiwi.
Well, a lot of times we go through things, and sometimes when we're going through things, we allow ourselves, our appearance to go down. We don't, take care of ourselves. We start walking around moping and all of that. But I just thank God that I go through something a lot. Mm-hmm. But through what I'm going through, God has brought me through. And I don't never look like what I'm going through.
That's right.
People don't never know when I'm going through something. Mm-hmm. People always feel like I got it together. But the reality of it is that, I'm going through something.
Right.
But I thank God because he's right there going through it with me.
That's right. And he bringing you through it too. Yeah, and not only that, hey, most definitely when you are a child of God, you're not going to worry. You're not going to worry. Nobody should be able to tell what it is that you're going through, because first and foremost, you're not going through it alone, like you just said. But not only that, God done already grabbed it and took care of it. So you shouldn't look like what it is that you're going through. What you think about that, Fast Lane?
Hey, like they say,
because you never look like it.
And that's what I say.
Stay ready.
And the thing about it, not to cut you off, Fast Lane, before you answer your thing, but I heard a lot of people say like, "Bruh, always happy, bruh." But I'm sure, and I'm not saying because I can't speak for him, but I'm sure he goes through things too. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm gonna tell you, my life is like a book of Job. You know what I'm saying? Like people thinking like, because they see that positive energy I put out, that I'm not going through stuff. I just learned to struggle with a straight face. And the reason why I say that is I done went through so much that I realized God was testing me the whole time. And I got so in tune with him that he showed me, like, son, like, I put you in certain situations because I built you a certain way. And once I realized that, I realized, like, the things that I go through is part of me and him bonding more and me learning myself more because he gave me something that I didn't know I had. You see what I'm saying? So I learned that, like, basically the most valuable things is the things that you can't buy, and that's waking up in the morning.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, I might make it look like I like certain things, but I'm thankful for waking up, to be honest with you. I'm thankful for the energy he gives me when I wake up and being able to move around and make things happen. And from that point on, it's like everything else I could deal with. So even when things do get hard, or, you know what I mean, them days where people call them bad days, I learned to turn it around, you know what I mean? Because I felt like he revealed something to me one time, and he showed me, like if I believe in him, then what's more powerful than that? Right. So that means when the devil attacking you, you got to know that what I got for you, we going to make it right through that. We going to brush that off and keep it moving because I got you. And once I really believe that, I realized he was teaching me how to be faithful for real, like all in, knowing that he got me no matter what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? That's so when it even when it's looking good, that's because he's giving me strength to make myself feel good.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And feel better about myself no matter what situation I'm in, because like they say, your certain circumstances don't determine your destination.
All right now. Push one.
Hello, caller. Caller, can you hear us? Hello, caller.
Did you push one?
Caller, can
Carla,
you
are
hear
you
us?
there? Well, that's all right. Hang up and call back. Call right back. Something is not going right with the phone, so just call right back.
All right.
But that's okay. But that is a true statement, though, Fast Lane, because you know what, the more I go through things, the better, and the better I appreciate going through things. You know what I'm saying? I even, it might sound crazy, but I even sometimes look forward to some of those bad days because in those bad days, like Fast Lane said, it shows you how to really see yourself. And then that gives you a chance to get closer and closer to God, even though, a lot of times we shouldn't just wait till we're going through something to get closer to God.
Right.
But in those times, it do, because in those times, that's the only person who you really can talk to, and really that's going to give you the right answer and lead you the way you need to be led, because everybody can give you advice.
Right.
But that's not to say
Can't nobody solve your problem.
Exactly.
And
So
the thing is, your journey is your journey.
That's right.
So it's like you can't separate the good days from the bad days because it's all part of your journey. And when you learn to realize that part, you stop looking for the why me's and you start seeing the why not me.
Me,
Because he made me to go through these certain
That's
things
right.
in order to understand what he gave me. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't know the blessings he gave me if I didn't lose certain things or if I didn't go through certain situations that made me have to reach out to him because I couldn't reach out to nobody else.
That's
and
right.
then he started teaching me about energy. And once I learned energy, like even when we going through them so-called bad days, be careful when you call them that. You know what I'm saying? Learn to just say like I'm just going through a transition. Today just ain't feeling like I wanted to, but I'm finna turn it around. You know,
Right,
instead of
exactly.
saying it's a bad day, because the power of the tongue is
that's
so
right.
real and so powerful
Woo,
that
yes,
if
it
we knew
is.
how powerful it was, we would understand the power of manifestation. Because what you speak out your tongue,
You are
that
speaking
can
into
control your
existence.
whole day. You see what I'm saying? So
Speaking it
when
into
people
fruition.
seeing me struggling with a straight face is what I call it, where I might be having the world on my shoulders, but I'm not expressing that to everybody because I don't want to put that burden on them. What I'm going to do is show them the strength of being able to carry that world on your shoulders.
Exactly.
And
That's
that's
right.
just doing what you got to do and keep moving, because me crying out or stressing about what I'm going through don't change nothing.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Because what we don't realize when we doing that, we're still speaking it out into existence. And the more you talking about what you're going through, you telling the universe, and the universe going to send that
Send it
energy
right on
back
back to you.
So
Yes.
I learned, even when I'm going through something, I speak more of a positive note about, it ain't even about what I'm going through, it's about where I'm going.
Yes,
You see what I'm saying?
yes. And
So-
you know what? And when you're a child of God, you're supposed to wear that light. That light is supposed to shine all the time. Because as I stated earlier, we are not the ones in control. And we
Exactly.
don't have the solution, just like nobody else have the solution to our problems. But when it is that we done gave it to God, that's who it is we need to leave it with. That's who it is that's going to resolve it, that's going to fix it. You know what? I don't know about these bells, but I hear you.
And I don't
You
mean
better
to
read
cut you off, Miss
build
Miss Mink, but caller, if you're watching or if you tuned in, please call back. We was just having a little difficulty with the phone. 515-599-1687. We definitely appreciate you for calling in. We want to hear what you got to say about you don't look like what you've been through.
That's
so
right.
Talk to us.
Okay, private caller.
All right now.
It's
okay.
they calling in now?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay,
All right.
okay.
Well, you know what?
Well, if you a private caller and you don't want to state your name, that's fine with us too.
That's
but
right.
But call in and share with us. We definitely appreciate you and want to hear what you got to say.
Most definitely, because this is, I mean, you know what? It's a good topic because a lot of us, sometimes you look at people and not, to criticize or judge no one, but it's a lot of people that people look at and they be all like, oh my God, they must have had a rough life because of what it is that they look like. And then I've, experienced words to some people don't even know my age.
Right.
You know why? Because I'm blessed and highly favored, and my struggles, as you just stated, Fast Lane, they not my concerns. So I'm not getting ready to let those struggles wear me down and mess up the temple that God gave me. God gave me this temple for a reason, and I like to try and cherish it and take care of it as much as possible. And all that worrying, we all know that worry is a sin. So why let that worry deteriorate your body? Why let that worry deteriorate your mind? Why let that worry deteriorate how it is that you're looking? We all are going through something, and more so now than probably ever because of what's going on in the world. But what you look like does not have to tell your story.
I'm gonna say this too, though. We got to stop, a lot of us judge people on what they look
That's
like.
right.
And people that look like whatever you think they not supposed to be looking like, some of them people be rich. Some of them people
Yes.
ain't got to worry in the world.
That's
some
right.
of them people just, because I don't want to dress up. Or I don't want to be impressive to everybody else. I just want to look like I look because I'm happy.
I am her.
What do I put?
All right, now,
To
one.
accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
How
Hi.
are you?
How are you?
How are you?
I'm just trying to tune into the topic.
All right, now, well, we appreciate you calling in. We are talking about what you look like. I don't look like what I've been through.
So what do you have on that topic?
I feel it.
You feel it? Okay. All right.
Well, talk to us. Let us know what you feel.
Yes.
Are
Uh-oh,
you
did
there,
we lose
caller?
you?
Okay, I'm feeling like there's some information that needs to be disclosed.
Okay, well, come on. Let's disclose the information that needs to be disclosed.
What information is it?
I don't look like what I feel like.
All right now.
That's the truth.
All right now. I
That's
know
right.
that's right.
That's
I know
right.
that's right.
Yes. So what do you use? What's something that you do to help you not look like what you may be feeling like?
At this point right now, I'm in a state of mind where I'm about to crash out.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, that's not something that we want to, hear. Hey, talk to us. That's what we want you to do. We're going to talk back, believe me.
And maybe we can talk and help you through, what
This
you're going
moment.
through.
Mhm.
And that way you won't crash out, and we all can, we can pray together or whatever it is that you might need help with, honey.
Just know that whatever you're going through is just a short term of your journey. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I've been manipulated by a married man that he's been committing adultery to his wife.
Oh, wow. Okay.
well, the thing is, then that's just a sign that maybe he ain't for you, and it's time for you to move on.
And he's not for his wife either because the bad things he says about her to me, like, it's ridiculous. And I didn't even know he had a wife until he moved back to St. Louis.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
when you
maybe
found
it was-
out, then what did you actually do about it?
Excuse me?
When you found out about it, what did you actually do about it? Did you leave him alone? Are you still messing with him? Because
we still deal around. He won't leave me alone. He's trying to get me to move to St. Louis right now.
You say he's trying to get you to move to St. Louis?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, let me just say this from one married woman, because I'm married as well. And that is, I would say being in that situation and you knowing that this man is married, my best advice to you is to let that man figure out what it is that he needs to do. Because believe me, what he's doing to his wife, he's going to do it to you too as well. And to get you back here in St. Louis or wherever it is that you may be, things may not work out. And I don't know if you are a Christian woman, then you already know how this is that it's looked at in the eyes of God. So my advice is to let that man deal with whatever it is that he needs to deal with, but you don't have to be a part of that cause.
And don't allow him to keep making you a part of it. Ignore his calls. Block him out. You know, and my thing of it is that, you know, a lot of times, you know, when we entertain things, then that gives them that right, or that they feel entitled to continue to do the things that they're doing.
Well, it's kind of hard because I've been pregnant by this man, and I want to reveal everything to his wife.
You say, I'm sorry, you're cutting out.
Yeah, you kind of fading out.
I said I've been pregnant by this man, and I want to reveal everything to his wife.
Well,
okay. You say, well,
you know what? As a woman, that may woman to woman.
Woman to woman with this woman.
I'm sorry, you
kind
really
of fading
out,
ma'am. Can you come, like, I don't know, maybe turn your phone up or something? It just sounds like you really fading out. We can't barely hear you.
I'm sorry.
There you go. There you
but
go.
As a woman, I want to come to her as a woman and let her know what her man has been up to.
Well, you know what? And I'm pretty sure that will, I would hope. Not all women are on the same page.
Yeah.
You know, when it is that you come to them. So I'm going to say move with caution.
Yeah.
Because a lot of women are not, you know, ready to hear what it is that another woman is getting ready to come to them and tell them about their man.
Husband,
you know what I'm saying? And especially if it's their husband. So I'm going to say move with caution. And
this has been going on for 3 years.
Yeah, I would say pray on it and let God order your steps in reference to, because everything that's done in the dark, believe me, it comes to the light.
And
So,
like we
so is it a good feeling or a good reason that you holding on to this situation?
Right.
What I mean, because
I cared about him and he expressed how he felt about me, but I've come to the conclusion that I don't want to do this anymore, and he's trying to make me do something that I don't want to do, and that's stay with him.
Well, nobody should be able to make you, you know, do what it is that you don't want to do. And I understand in reference to feelings, because, baby, let me tell you, feelings are deep. They are deep, and it's hard to deal when it comes to feelings, and it's hard to let go when it is that you care for someone. So, but don't let those feelings control you. Like I stated, I don't know if you are a Christian or if you're a praying woman, but if you pray, God gonna guide you the way that you are supposed to be guided. And that man is not gonna be able to continue to do what it is that he's doing to his wife. He's not.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
See, that what it is his wife is a lot older than him. He expresses to me that things that and I tell him, don't discuss your wife with me. I don't want to hear that. But he talks down on her so much, but then he's back trying to entertain me.
But, you know, like I said, though.
When I'm trying to shoo him away.
But you know what? I'm not a married woman, but just hearing the story, you know, this is where you as a woman have to stand up and step up. You know, and I do understand, because I've never been married, and I've never dealt with a married man, but I've been in a relationship where I have been manipulated to think that he cared for me as well, but he was dealing with other women. But I'll say this to you. This is where you have to step up, because if you found out that he is a married man and you know you have these feelings for him, you know that if he's doing it to his wife, he's doing it to you as well. Know that you're not the only side chick that he's dealing with.
And that's what I told him. Like, how many affairs? I asked him that. Like, how many affairs before me?
Or why you still with him?
Well,
you know.
Well, the thing is this though, and this is just real life, man or woman. When things get revealed to you, you have a choice to protect your feelings or keep entertaining it.
Yeah.
And it's not easy. Everybody got feelings.
He's a smooth manipulator.
Well,
so every time I try to draw away, he tries to manipulate me back in. He's very conniving.
You have to entertain it though for him to connive you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You have to. That's where it comes down to. If it's not good for you, love yourself enough to say, even though I love it and everything, I gotta cut it off. So no matter how smooth he is, Is it smooth enough where you're not feeling the pain? No, it's not. You sound like it's bothering you. So the thing is, it's not good for you right now. I don't know nothing about the man.
It is because I really want to tell his wife.
But will that help you though? Really, it sounds like
he's had me in her house and everything. Like, I really want to confide in this woman.
But I'm going to be honest with you, ma'am. It kind of sounds like as if the entertainment that you do with this, you kind of have some type of pleasure in that. Because like I said, you more focused on wanting to tell his wife. You might need to be more focused on trying to cut him off.
Yeah, cut it off.
And listen, baby, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that.
And that's what I'm trying to do.
So walking away is better. You know why? Okay. When I say cut it off, like, yeah, cutting it off would reveal him. But cutting it off will open up other things where it might last even longer. When you're trying to walk away from something, you want to cut it off where I need to cut it off as soon as possible because I already got too much time in it. When your feelings involved, you want to you want to heal from that.
That's right.
So it takes time to heal. If you keep opening up wounds, it's going to last longer. You see what I'm saying? So why communicate with her or anybody else when I should just cut it off because it's not good for me? Yes. And I'm talking about you. It's not good for you right now. So the best thing to do is to cut it off if it's bothering you like that, because we got to love ourselves before anybody else. I don't care how smooth or however he talk, or maybe he really mean it. It's not me to say. I don't know the man. But what I'm saying is, as far as us loving ourselves more, no matter how good it is, we have to love us enough to say, well, I got to cut this off, because even you telling her is going to open up more doors, because now she going to want to communicate with you more. You know what I'm saying? And now that's keeping it going on.
Or it could go the other way. You know, that's how people get hurt. That's how people get killed. So, you know, sometimes you have to love yourself enough to just walk away. Because at any given moment in these times, it's not that easy to approach people with things like that. So if you love yourself and you are truly hurting, walk away, ma'am. Yes. I'm telling you, you will get more pleasure and a better outcome with just taking whatever dignity that you have left and walking off. Yes. Because you see that this man has manipulated you. You see this man has a wife, so why keep entertaining that feeling or even him allowing you to call? You can cut him off.
Because
don't block his number.
He makes this seem like he don't care about his wife.
Well, see, that's why I'm saying.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
What he's telling you.
I said, this man has invited me to his home where he lives with this woman.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So is it that you are trying to, do you feel that you're going to accomplish a lot if it is that you do talk to his wife?
Because what if she say he hadn't already told her about you?
Right. Yeah, and she going, is she accepting?
I doubt he's told her.
How do you know though?
I'm pretty sure.
How do you know?
He has not
because
told
he's
her
telling
about
you
no baby or
because
anything like that.
Because he told you he didn't.
I mean, even
if he'd have manipulated you this far, what makes you think he's not manipulating you in the things he's telling you? Because trust and believe me, if he's telling you this, he's telling all the rest of them this too, along with probably his wife. Yeah. So the thing about it is that no matter how much you sit on here and say, well, I want to talk to his wife and I've been in her house and I've did this and I've done that, the best thing for you to do is to walk away, because to be honest with you, you sound just as bad as him. And the reason I say that is because you're holding on and you want so bad to tell his wife, but at the end of the day, when you tell his wife, it ain't gonna change nothing. He ain't left you this far for his wife. He ain't gonna leave you. Trust and believe that. He's not gonna leave you for his wife. He's just gonna keep manipulating you and telling you what he thinks you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm trying to avoid and leave him, but he won't allow that.
Well,
at some point you got to take control of you. And you have to let it go. You can't continue to let him control you, because if you say that he's a smooth talker or whatever the case may be, he knows how to manipulate you, and he's still with his wife, because you stated that this been going on for 3 years. Hey. Right. Do you think he gonna leave his wife?
And he done fell in love himself. He got to make a decision though.
Right.
That's what it come down to. And really, like it ain't like we acting as if we ain't went through it, or you know what I'm saying. We all go through it. Some people might be ready. Some people might not be.
Ready.
Some people in different places in their life. I ain't making no excuse for him. I'm just talking about life, period, and relationships with people. So it's at a point like this though, man. You gotta love yourself more than anything.
And you know what?
So if
and
it
his
don't
wife
feel good to you, no
Then
matter
let it
how
go.
hard it is
Let
to
it
walk
go.
away, and
Yeah.
that's just being real. Just take time out for you, and no matter what he want, if he wants you that bad, then he got to make a decision.
Right.
And
He
it
needs
ain't
to
about
let
the
it-
wife; it's about what y'all got
That's
going
right,
on.
exactly.
So
Right.
really,
And
if
you
he
done dealt
connected
with
with
it
you
for- like
like that, then he must want you too. So if he wants you like that, he got to make a decision, because it's hard to play both sides of the fence when you got a wife and then somebody you really into like that. So he need to make a decision.
right.
But that's
And
something
y'all
you can't do
y'all
for
done,
him.
you said you all have brought a baby into the world.
Excuse me?
You said that you all have brought a baby into the world.
I miscarried.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to
But I
hear
was
that.
pregnant by him twice.
Okay, sorry to hear that.
Well, see, and that's what I'm saying, man. What you say your? I don't want to keep calling you, man. What did you say your name was?
Her.
Her?
She didn't say.
Oh, okay. Well, Miss Her, listen, you have went through some traumatic things. To lose a baby twice, you know that right there should tell you that it's time to love yourself even more. And I don't know what was the cause of it, why God did what he did, but maybe if you think about this, maybe God was showing you at those moments that it's time to let go and let God and move away from this man. You can't keep allowing him to manipulate you. You can't keep letting him call and tell you these sweet nothings and all of this. Love yourself enough to walk away and don't communicate with him. And and the thing of it is that you communicate with him because of the feelings you have. But if you really think about it, the feelings you have for him was all under false pretense because he's a married man. And then
not only
love
that-
yourself enough to leave, baby.
And
it ain't worth it.
Not only that,
It ain't worth it.
if it's been 3 years and he haven't left his wife, but he talks bad about her, then he's not going nowhere from his wife.
And then you should look at him. You should see that right there should tell you what type of man
he is, right?
Really,
That's
to be
right.
honest with you, for a man to talk to you about his wife.
Well,
but
do you know what the deal breaker is?
What's
you know what the deal breaker is?
What's the deal breaker?
The deal breaker is that Michelle, it's your husband, Nate.
Oh, well, we knew that the whole time, but the whole time, the thing of it is, ma'am, is that it's instead of you doing all of this, you should have just came out and said that.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is that
because
if you
Michelle is, believe me, Michelle
you
is
allowing
already
him to
aware.
manipulate you like that, then that says a lot
Michelle
about
is
you
always,
as a woman. You know
Michelle
what
is
I'm saying?
already aware of what
Yeah.
it is that Nathan is doing. Believe me, and Michelle already has a plan. So
you was the one who called.
It still just come down to it ain't good for you.
It still
so
ain't
either
good
way it
for
go,
you.
You gotta make a decision what's good for you.
You was the one that
you know
reached
what I
out
mean?
to
Right,
her.
and it's unhealthy, and I've been telling him that it's unhealthy and to leave me alone. He will not leave me alone.
But listen
So
to this.
at this
her.
point, that point where you go ahead and know that. Okay,
And-
so
and
now
not
it's
only that-
out there, and
Exactly.
I respect it because it's not easy, being able to communicate
never
with people.
easy.
So you dealing with real people. So the thing is, though, I'm just saying, and I can't speak against nobody, even though I know both sides. But I'm talking about as far as Michelle and then who you mentioned. The thing is, though, it's still like this life is already hard, and the thing we make it more harder by entertaining shit that ain't good for us.
Exactly.
Now, however you take that, I understand what you've been through with that situation, but it's still not equaling out to a championship.
Yeah.
So the more we entertain it, all we doing is hurting ourselves we blocking blessings when we do that because. Like you giving energy to something that's not good for you.
Not at all.
You feel me? Whether it's not good for her either. or him, or however, you know what I mean? It's not good for you. That's what it sounds like, for you to take time out to be able to deliver that message.
But I'm going to say
I
this,
felt
though.
like you needed to. It was on your heart
But
to,
I'm
so
going
I
to say
respect
this, though.
that part.
And I'm just going to keep it all the way funky, her. You reached out to her about a couple of weeks ago on her phone.
Yep.
And you could have said that then.
Well,
but
not a couple
I
of weeks
reached
ago,
out to
but it
who?
was a couple of days ago.
Okay, but
I reached out to who?
You chose to do it over the air. So now that you have aired it, now what is it that you're going to do about it? Because, I mean, we can keep going back and forth about what you should do.
I'm lost where you said I reached out to someone by
okay,
phone.
but like I said,
phone.
what are you going to do about it now? Are you going to continue to entertain this? Or are you going to be a woman? And are you going to walk away? Because, I mean, we can keep going.
I've been a woman. That's why I've been trying to tell you. I've met
we don't want to hear about
ship.
what he's doing. We talking about what you're going to do.
And I'm walking away. I've been walking away. He won't allow that.
Oh, okay. Well, you won't allow him to allow that.
I go back and forth.
Yeah, so, but you know what? We
Why
wish
you
you
going
well,
back
babe.
and
We
forth?
wish you well, though. And whatever your decision
That's
is.
right.
Because the
That's
thing
the
of it
realest.
is that you have to make those decisions, you know?
Yes,
And
I
that's-
hope
and
that
that's what it comes
I
down
hope
to.
all the happiness to you, because
Right.
you
Like
best
he's calling me
believe.
right now.
Well, you know what? Answer it, baby, because it sounds like you want to. Answer it.
What she do, what she don't. That's their business.
I
Yeah,
don't.
but I'm
I don't.
saying,
I want
like-
it to be over with.
Because the thing is,
I want
I'm
it to
just
be
talking
over
about.
with.
as
Well,
far as-
evidently, it's
as
not
far
that
as
you
where
want
we
it to be
stand.
over with.
All I'm saying is that ain't no need to keep going back and forth on the
Yeah.
air. We wish her well, whatever her decision is to what she wants to do.
That's right.
That's
So
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
yeah, we appreciate you, babe, for calling in. You know, hey, we welcome everybody.
Yes.
This
It's
is
Why
why
Not
not
Said.
say it, baby.
So, yeah.
And on Why Not
We
Said,
take-
this
hey,
is the platform
we come
for
from the
people
mud,
to
so
call
however it
in
come, we gonna
and
take it.
share. And if we can help, we try to help. If we can't, you know what I'm saying? All we could do is pray for you and wish you well.
That's right.
in whatever decisions
I
that you
appreciate
do.
it.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
I appreciate it.
You welcome, babe. We
Have a
appreciate
good one.
you. Make sure you, stay supporting.
All right.
Yeah.
So
You
back
know,
to
hey.
the reality
Like-
is what it is.
Hey,
It
is
is what
It
it
ain't
at the
always
end
what
of
it
the
look
day,
like.
we don't look like what
What
we've
we've
been
been
through.
It's real life.
That's
you know?
right.
And to
It's
me,
real life.
that's my whole point.
It's
like,
real life,
like
you know?
along this journey, we all
real
deal
life.
with people a lot of different ways. But one thing we have to realize is when they said treat others in the way you want to be treated, when you going through something, you never know who you might have to face.
That's right.
But the power is how you face it.
That's right.
Because you could go on your lower self, and now they got power over you.
That's
Or you
right,
can
and
stand
I
your higher
refuse.
self, and you can enlighten them.
Right.
So they gonna know the
And
difference.
at the end of the day,
So you know the difference in the people you come across.
That's
You see
right.
what I'm saying?
But
That's
like
what I'm
I
saying,
said, anything that's done in the dark is
It's
gonna come to the light.
And it always
And like
do.
you said, how you deal with it is
Is the-
hey,
That's
that
where the power
dictates.
lies.
That's right.
Exactly.
And I'll be damned
Because the
if
thing
it
about
is.
that we don't have to even entertain it no further because we talking about what it is that what you look like, and we don't even look like what
What we've been through. That's right.
Wholesome.
Hello, caller. Hello, caller. How are you?
Hello, queens and kings. How y'all doing tonight?
Oh, we
up,
are
what
blessed.
up,
We
what
are
up?
blessed.
Hey,
How are you?
See, that call y'all just had, they don't understand that y'all don't look like what y'all are doing.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Good.
He don't know that y'all don't look like what y'all are doing.
That's right.
That's right. Absolutely. For the simple
Look at-
fact and
But
reason
you ever heard
being.
that saying, you will F around and find out.
But you know
So
what,
you
though?
don't go your crazy tail self in no woman's house
Go, girl.
and then get on the air and brag about it.
That's right. But you know what? Let me just tell you
But-
this, sis. I am blessed and highly
Okay.
favored. So one thing's for sure is
And
that
two things
I
for certain.
wish and hope the best. Because I'm going to tell you this. Even with what it is that I'm going through, I've been praying for the past, as she stated, 3 years, because it's been even longer than that he gets his happiness because Michelle gonna get hers. Michelle is gonna
And
get
that's
hers,
what
and
it's
he
all
can't
about,
dictate
honey.
that. Nobody on earth can dictate that.
And on another note, when they know better, they do better.
better.
That's
You
right,
heard me?
absolutely.
That's
When
all
you know
I'm
better, you
saying.
do better. You know,
Better
some
believe-
people you don't really, you know, like it just ain't that easy.
And
it ain't
and
really,
you know what?
wanna
A lot.
entertain.
Everybody need entertainment.
Yes.
So, like I said, you know, hey, we wish you well, and ain't nobody
Definitely.
mad about nothing. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? And hey, when she get through, we still don't look like what
We've been through.
What we'll do.
Okay. So,
Change is for,
yeah,
it ain't what we've been through. It's what we will do.
Hey, man.
okay.
That's
It
right.
is what we will do.
That's
Okay.
right.
Cause you know what? You can't be out here poking no bears though.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fucking with
That's-
them grizzlies.
Yeah.
You bring your ass in the forest messing with them bears. You know what will happen to you? You will get mauled.
Yes.
Girl,
That, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Baby.
Because see, a lot of
I
people.
wouldn't have sat on this air and said I've been in some other woman's house and some man is manipulating my mind. That just sounds so crazy.
Right. That made you sound crazy. That literally
Yes.
made you sound crazy. That was something that you should have just basically kept to yourself, between yourself. And hey, you better pray on it. Pray on it.
Ooh.
But you know what? Like I
Honey.
said, everybody needs somebody to talk to. And hey, on Why Not Say It,
They do.
we say call in and say what you gotta say. And that's what she did. You know what I'm saying?
and that's what
and,
it
and,
is.
and
That's
what
why
it is, you know?
But I had to call in and say what I needed to say.
That's right.
Honey,
That's right.
I almost bought a damn plane ticket.
Sis, hey, one thing about it, baby, you already know we stay in the trenches over here, baby. We ain't worried about nothing, baby. We not worried about nothing or no.
I already know.
And baby, guess what? Cause after this show, we'll be right back.
That's right.
You did what I'm saying.
Ain't no stopping. Ain't no
I know
stopping.
that. Right.
Yeah, we good over here, baby. We good over here. So,
Yes.
But you know what? I do for real though. In all sincerity, I hope she find what she looking for. Cause you know, hey, heartache is a hard thing, baby. It's a hard thing. So
Yep.
Yes, it is.
yeah.
It really is.
Well, I just had to call in and say it because this is Why Not Said. I
Why
had to
Not
say
Said,
it.
That's right, baby.
That was a damn phone on the line. Now, you wonderful people have a great night.
Okay, you too.
You too. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Yes. Why Not Said is definitely in the building. Y'all already know who this is. This is your girl, Mrs. Kiwi. And hey, listen, when you have a podcast and you are open to the public,
That's right.
these are things you have to deal with. But like Fast Lane alluded to, like Miss Meek alluded to, it's not even about the person that calls in and say what they saying. It's about how we react to what's being said.
That's the
right.
power.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And you know, hey, maybe this is the time that she had to do what she had to do.
And that's the realest part, Miss
Yeah,
T. You know
you know
why?
what I'm saying? And
Because this one thing
I'm a
learned.
woman before I'm anything.
Anything
even
else,
being a
right.
woman,
I'm a heart.
even
Now
being a
I'm just
woman,
saying,
Miss
being a
Kiwi,
woman, my heart go out to her.
That's what
You
I'm
know
saying, and that's what I'm saying. Even being a woman, you should. I was finna say you should be able to
Yeah.
understand that it's different type of women.
Yeah.
Right.
It's levels. That's what I have really learned to appreciate more and more. Sometimes we be wanting people to understand, and they ain't on that level yet.
That's
some
right.
people vibrating high, and some people vibrating low.
Yeah.
And it's okay because your journey is your journey, but it's
Exactly.
levels. And we know some people that straight up front, they gonna come and tell you right then and there. Some people be wanting to tell you, and they be like, damn, I gotta figure out a way to tell them.
Right.
And then there's some people that just like, I ain't gonna say nothing. You feel me? So, we can't expect people to be us. And
Exactly.
even when communication coming, like, you can't expect somebody to be able to walk up and tell you what they want to tell you because they ain't built like that.
That's
and I
right.
ain't saying whether it's good or bad. What I'm saying is some people just wasn't taught to be able to come and openly speak their mind.
That's right.
So when I say that, I'm saying, like, the more you position yourself with self, you start realizing, like, the power in self. Which means I would have did something a little different, but I respect the fact that you found a way to do it regardless.
That's
because
right.
what you just came out and said, this shit been eating you alive, mama.
That's
It
right.
wasn't like she
Yes.
just aired out somebody else. She really had
Been,
something
yeah,
on her
it was
heart
something
to
on
say.
her heart.
So,
That's
you
right.
know what I mean? This is why not said. So
Yeah.
we
And
accept
then-
those that feel like they want to take time because we want the real shit. We ain't beating around the
ain't
bush
faking
and we
over
ain't
here,
chasing
baby.
no
That's
gossip.
right.
We ain't, hey, and the thing is, what I'm getting to is, so when you talking to us, one thing you gotta know is, it ain't too much you really could say to us. To
That
turn
we
us
don't-
down
we ain't
because
been
y'all
through.
talking to some people that done been through hell and back.
Back.
That's
Most
why we call it why
definitely.
not said, because really what you
Yes.
saying ain't no different than what we done already heard,
Been
no matter
through.
who it
Been
is saying
through.
it. You know what I'm
Been
saying?
through.
Because we have been through hell and
And back.
You feel me?
That's right.
So it's nothing you could say to us that could destroy what God got for us.
You
So
hear
at
me?
why not said, baby, we gonna talk.
That's
and
right.
talk back. And
That's
y'all
right.
can talk
You
and
did.
tell us what you feel.
Tell us what you
see what I'm
feel.
saying?
And the
It's
thing
all
what
about
you
it
feel.
is the best thing to really do is to join in and join the,
So-
come on the team, because all that, it just don't move us like people be wanting it to move us. You feel what I'm saying? Because guess what? Hey, we don't look like what we've been through.
Sure don't. And ain't gonna look like what we been through.
No, because
And
where
guess
you been
what?
is where
we
you been.
still gonna go through some more stuff. This ain't the worst.
Life
of the
is
worst.
real.
You hear
Life
me?
is real.
Man.
And you know,
Life
some,
is
you
good.
know,
Life is good, baby.
Like people could act like everything is always peachy or relationships always
baby.
sweet.
And it's
Or
not.
nobody did this or somebody didn't go out the circle or whatever the case may be. Well, that's just part of you learning what you willing to accept and what you not willing to accept. So it all goes back to how do you love yourself? Because
Exactly.
I don't look like what I've been through, and I'm so blessed. And when I say that, I'm talking about I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm breathing. I ain't talking about what you physically see. I'm talking about what I feel inside.
That's
Because
right.
I feel way more stronger than I ever felt, and I'm spiritually way higher than I ever been as far as in my journey. You see what I'm saying? So it don't matter what you see on the outside. Take time to tap in. See what's
Tap
really on the
in,
inside.
baby.
That's
That's
the more
right.
important
Tap
thing.
in.
That's
That's
what we
right.
got
You
lost
gonna
at.
feel way better about yourself, because I'm telling you, like, a lot of the foolishness that people put out in the atmosphere, it's because they don't have nothing to do. They ain't busy enough.
Or
You
it
know what I'm
says a
saying?
lot about what's
But
on
so-
the inside. of
yeah,
us. 'Cause
that's what
you
I'm
put
saying.
out
That's
determines
what
a
I'm
lot
saying.
what's on
That's
the
what
end.
I'm saying.
That's right.
Like,
Feel
you
me?
know what I'm saying? You gotta, like you said, you gotta tap into self. You gotta know thyself. You gotta know what you gonna deal with, what you gonna put up with, what you ain't gonna deal with, what you ain't gonna put up with, and you gotta be able to stick
got
and
choices.
move.
That's
and
right.
That's why God give us choices. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's
you know,
right.
and my thing of it is that, this is just a word of encouragement to all of my melanated women. We gotta stop feeling like we gotta
Turn down and
downbeat and
destroy.
tear each other down and destroy each other to make ourselves feel good. Cause really, on the inside, you toe up.
Yes.
You ain't feeling good about yourself. You don't love yourself.
I'm tapped.
So we gotta start loving on each other, talking and being able to share with each other instead of always feeling like we gotta talk about somebody or we gotta tear each other down, or you know what I'm saying, we gotta approach that person in a nasty way, or
Right.
we just gotta stop that for real. Like, we gotta stop it.
And you
Yes.
know what, Miss Kiwi? That's heavy you say that because it really lead back. I don't know about the previous conversations and all that, but one thing I gotta say as a man, I respect the way two women just handled this because it didn't go no further. Didn't nobody get disrespectful. And we talking about some real
Ain't
life
no
shit.
need to.
And it was handled like grown women.
That's
so
right.
shout out to the grown women for real, because
Yeah.
no matter who heard whatever they heard, you see what I'm saying? It was handled like grown women supposed to handle business.
That's
we-
You know,
right.
some of these men got to learn how to be able to talk to each other without being so intimidated and want to shit on each other or tear each other head off
That's
before
right.
they even get their point across.
That's
so,
right.
you know what I mean? This was
Because
a perfect example to all our
everybody-
people how to learn how to communicate no matter how real it is.
That's
because
right.
if you really hurting, you really want to heal the wound. You don't want to open the wound up no deeper.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And that's to anybody.
Yeah.
So to be able to communication rules the nation, and that was a perfect example. Salute.
And let me just say this also. Because it is that I am a praying woman and I am protected. Believe me, I'm protected. I'm going to say God already had me prepared for whatever was to come out. So I don't have no ill feelings about nobody. And especially the young lady that just called in with what it is that she just said.
Yeah.
Believe me, I was already prepared.
Yeah.
God already had me prepared
See,
for what it was
But that's
to
what
come.
God. That's what God does when He fights your battle.
That's right.
Won't he
do it?
And
Yes.
see that this was a learning lesson for all of our viewers, our
This
watchers,
real. This
our
real
listeners.
thing.
It's real.
Won't He do it?
He
See,
will.
Right
God
before your
listen,
eyes.
This is how God
Right.
works. Whatever it is, whatever message that comes to you, whether it's good or bad,
That's
God
right.
is gonna already prepare you for
Mhm.
it. So when it come to you, it ain't gonna be no shocker.
Nope.
gonna be a
It's
strength.
gonna be one of those things.
Relief.
Where, okay. So
Relief.
you know, like, hey,
Relief.
people.
Yes.
All I'm saying is this: don't allow your situations to make you look like your situation.
That's right. That's right. That's
What
right.
you looking like?
Mm-hmm.
I don't look like what I've been through. And I can share some
I'ma hurt
things
my
that
knees.
I've been through.
That's
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? But the thing of it is that I've been through them. I made it through, and
And
I'm
you
ready for
ready-
the next battle.
That's
you hear what I'm
right, that's
saying?
right.
Because that's how God built me. And the thing of it is like I said, women. And it ain't just to the melanated women, because we got some other race women that kind of, you know, they do the same thing. But most of our melanated women, we need to stop.
Mm-hmm.
We got to stop it. It's a bunch of foolishness.
Yep.
It's a bunch of foolishness.
Yeah.
Let's love on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stand together and quit falling for everything.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to entertain. We do not get paid to entertain.
Well, we do sometimes.
No, and you know what? Even when we get paid to be entertained, they got us acting like a monkey.
Oh no, I ain't talking about
So,
the monkey
I'm just
entertainment.
saying, like, come on now, we don't get paid to entertain.
Not
so,
that
you
way.
know what I'm saying?
Well,
let's
Miss
you
Kiwi,
know.
my mama told me. She said, son, if
My
you
mama
gonna be
said-
out there acting like a monkey, entertaining these people, you better be a gorilla. And she said, you know where them gorillas at? She said even in the circus, they had the little monkeys, the circus monkeys sitting on the stool with the dunce hats on, doing what they tell them. They could control the circus monkey. She said, but them silverback gorillas, only place you see them even in the circus is in that cage.
In that cage.
Because they can't contain it.
And
That's
they
right.
stopped. They even stopped them
Yeah,
because
you bring
they
them out
start.
of them.
Yeah, man, y'all can't cage me.
Right.
You can't hold me.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I heard
So don't be
this
that- don't
pastor
be that
talking
circus
about
monkey.
the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
And talking about
That's what I'm
how
talking about.
that's right. How that
Exactly.
monkey, hey, he outsmarted the humans. So
Yeah.
yeah, okay. You
Caesar.
can act like that.
Caesar.
Yes, most
Yeah.
definitely.
So you know what I'm saying? You know, hey, life be lifing, baby. And ain't no telling when your life might be lifing. So,
That's
you know,
right.
always stay ready. Because what's my saying?
Oh.
If you stay ready,
You ain't
got
gotta
to
get
get
ready.
ready.
Hey, like my niece said, stand for something or fall for anything.
Yeah, and that's the biggest lesson.
know?
If when you stand for something, you
You-
stop falling
you
for
stop
anything.
falling.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. That's
And
right.
really-
And we ain't selling Amos cookies over here, baby. We
That's
ain't got
right.
no
So, you
Amos
know,
famous cookies.
So, you know, welcome to the real world.
This
is
is
what we're
the
trying to
real
tell
That's
you. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
baby.
Real,
It ain't
real.
nothing. We fell
Real,
down. We just
real.
scraped our knuckles 1,000 times. And what we do, we licked it off and got back up. You see what I'm saying? Because
right.
that's real life. You try to train your kids to act like they ain't going to fall. Then when they fall, they think the world is over because that's how you made them feel when they first fell. Instead
right.
of letting them know, like, come on, get back up.
You gonna be
Because
alright.
that's real life. You preparing
be
for real
alright.
life. Even when they little babies start
That's right.
walking and they fall and you act like it was the end of the world. No, the mamas that pick them right back up and like, come on, keep on walking. Them babies start running faster. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta
That's
stop
right. Yes.
entertaining
And
the
you
weak
know what?
side.
I
the
just
lower
gotta
side.
laugh. I just gotta laugh about it though. The reason why I gotta laugh about it is because, you know, it just seems like to me, people just don't want to see us change. You know what I'm saying? And they just always try to come after us. But the thing of it is that touch not my anointing and do my prophets
No harm. No.
that's
See,
why-
it's a difference when you called, and it's a difference when you chosen.
That's
See,
right.
And,
So,
you know,
hey,
and
play
when,
your
and when,
position,
when,
baby.
when you chose, you realize like when he said like you ain't gotta fight, he gonna fight your battle. You hear me? So you realize like sometimes when he's like it's so deep that even people that you might want to get touched, You fall back and put
That's
it in
right.
his hand.
That's right.
And he gonna
Absolutely.
remind them real fast.
Yes.
Real fast
In
because
the jungle,
it's a
the
difference.
mighty
That's
It's
right.
a difference when you cross paths for them chosen ones.
Yeah.
It was for a reason.
Yes.
It wasn't no humbug.
No.
It wasn't no coincidence. No
Exactly.
matter how you valued that lesson, it was for a reason.
Exactly.
That
Ain't
you
no
learned it.
humbugs. So along this journey, y'all gotta recognize one thing. You know what I mean? Be careful entertaining strangers.
Strangers, I'm
You
telling you.
feel me?
Yeah, because you never know.
You
You
never
never
I'm
know
gonna leave it
who
right there.
that
And the thing-
stranger is tied
The
to.
thing you gotta realize too is that
You know.
a snake does just what a snake,
Snake
is
does.
supposed to do.
That's right.
You know, people want snakes to do what monkeys do.
Or what somebody
You
else
know,
or other
And
reptiles
that's not
do.
what they do. Snakes do what snakes do.
That's right.
And when we realize that, then we'll be better off as well.
You stay away from them, Eve. Stay away from them, Eve.
We
And
love
you know,
it.
And
We
you know
love
what's
this.
real though, and this
We
real.
love this.
And I ain't talking about her or nobody else, but one thing we gotta take responsibility on is don't never talk about what somebody else made you do.
You
feel
hear
me?
me?
This
That's
the-
the weakest thing.
The
of-
concrete jungle is you better stand on your own 10 toes, woman or man.
That's
Don't
right.
fucking talk about what no man made
Made
you do
you
or
do.
what no woman made you do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because can't nobody make you do a motherfucking thing.
Not
You see what
a
I'm
thing.
saying?
That's right,
But
Fast
see-
Lane. You right.
But see,
You better
know,
make yourself stand
that-
on
that
what
right
you
there,
believe
that's
and what
what's
you want and what's good for you.
But
before
like you said,
anybody.
nobody-
but like
ain't
you
nobody
said, but
making
like you
nobody
said,
do
I'm making a point.
but like you
ain't
said
nobody-
It
earlier,
ain't personal to
everybody
nobody. It ain't
is
personal.
a different caliber.
I know, and
So-
that's why I said that
Yeah.
was a message for the people,
Yes.
and not no personal person.
Yes.
You feel me? I'm saying as people, that's for the kids and all.
Yeah, and
That's
that's
because
true.
I don't want no kid telling me what somebody
That's like
made
you
me
manipulate.
do.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I don't want my children talking about what somebody made
me
them
do.
do.
That's
You in
right.
trouble when you
Made
telling
you.
your daddy what somebody else made you
Because
do.
when you
That's
just
right.
hear
You know
the
what I'm
word
saying?
made,
Because
that just
that
sounds,
goes so
it
far.
don't- Yeah, it don't sound right
do
in
you
your
feel
ear.
how
Like-
far that they made me
like you
do
being
go?
forced
Right.
to
You know how
do
many
something.
bad situations came from
That's
them
right.
words?
Somebody
So,
saying they made me
I'm
do
letting
it.
them know those words are very personal.
Powerful. Those
So
are some
even
powerful
as
words.
adults, we can't talk about what nobody made
Made
me
you
do.
do.
That's
I don't
right.
even want to be around no men talking about what somebody else made you do.
That's
You
right.
see what I'm saying? Because you gotta be a man before anything. You gotta stand on what you stand on, or don't touch it, or don't be involved, or don't talk about it. You see what I'm saying? So even as women or men, see, you know, we like to throw out woman or man, but we don't realize that it's universal laws that's just natural when he said,
Human.
do unto others as you want others to do unto you. That
That's
don't say
right.
woman or man, that say period.
That's
do
right.
unto others as you want others to do unto
unto
you.
you.
So when we learn to treat each other how we want to be treated, everybody don't deserve certain things. But I'm saying those that's worthy to understand when you're treating them how you want to be treated. You know what I mean? That means they can reciprocate that. They can get it back to you. They can let you know that I appreciate that in a genuine way. Not because you did it, because this is what I do too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it comes down
Yeah.
to. And really, like, you know what I mean? A lot of people be lost more than we know.
Yeah.
And we be expecting them to be knowing. No, but those that's chosen is meant to open their eyes.
That's
whether
right.
they want to hear it or not.
And
That's right.
I'm going to
So-
say this, and, you know, we got to give our last, because, you know, it comes to that
That
time.
time.
Well, I ain't ready to go yet. I'm just getting started. I'm
But
just getting
I'm
back.
just going to
Fresh
say
in the
this.
country.
Another thing that we as people have to also understand, because Fast Lane kind of mentioned it earlier. When we dealing with people, we can't bring everybody up on our level.
That's
We
right.
have to meet people where they at. You feel what I'm saying? And when we really grasp that concept, it'll also help us to be a lot better, because sometimes we get the expectations of people.
Being on the same
You know what I'm
level
saying?
as you
Being
are.
on that same level as you on that level, and they're not there.
Right.
Right.
You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? So yeah, we gotta watch that. But you
Yeah.
know, hey, life is life. You dig? And
That's
I'm
And
right.
we all learn together.
We
Even though
all.
I'm not
You
saying
dig? We
that's
all
real.
learn
You know, Miss
together.
Kiwi.
So-
Like like what we showing them is ain't no written scripts.
Not
Ain't
at all.
nobody acted perfect because we planned it out for this hour. We going as we go, and
That's
if you're
right.
sitting with us, we real and it's real. You know, if you
Yeah.
ain't sitting with us, it's okay. You'll be back.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And the difference is, no matter what somebody else say on Why Not Say It, speak your mind.
That's
because
right.
it ain't
Speak
nothing you
it.
could say to us that we ain't already
Already
heard.
been through or heard. That's right.
No matter how you put it.
Absolutely.
No
So
matter
we
how you
definitely,
put it,
hey,
you know?
Miss Mink, you got any last
I'm going to say, shout it out. I don't look like what I've been through. Most definitely.
We definitely be right back here
Next Friday.
So if you want to call in, tune in, like, subscribe, and share. Hey, we welcome it all. We thank you. We love y'all. We appreciate it. Till next Friday. Why not stay in the building? We're going to stay stumping on y'all next. Until the next time.
Until the next
I'm
time.
staying on y'all next.
Take us out of here, fast lane.
We appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all.
See all these niggas out here? Struggling to survive, man. When you're struggling to survive, you need somebody to follow you. So I figured, why not give them God?
All I wanted to be was situated. Mama told me to pray on it. God teaching you patience. Trying to help you get your mind out the wrong places. My empire crumbled. The Carter been infiltrated. $250,000